Hi guys, just out in the woods this morning doing a NATO outdoor today. So using as much kit as I have from various NATO countries. Got the MRE from the US, wearing this United States Marine Corps Gore-Tex. Got a few bits from French military, British Army obviously, and the Dutch sleeping bag liner. So this is a NATO outdoor using as much North Atlantic Treaty Organization kit as we can. So obviously first up, wearing the Gore-Tex, kind of obvious, USMC Woodland Digicam camo, absolutely perfect for this sort of environment. You can probably barely see me. Also from US MRE, a meal ready to eat, menu 9. This is beef stew. Obviously MREs are quite different to British ORPs, operational ration packs, in that they self-heat. Boiling the bag stuff, mostly from the UK, you need to boil water to heat the meal. MREs are different, they self-heat, which is both good and bad. It's easier, it's a lot quicker, you don't have smoke. So in a tactical environment, it's much better from that point of view, but you don't have the hot water at the end to make yourself a hot drink. We've got the Life Venture. Now this is an issue kit, but these are pretty much ubiquitous across the British Army. The Life Venture flask, it's small, it's a nice size. These slot nicely into a magazine or grenade pouch on British Army webbing. I think that's pretty much why this has become so popular. And pretty much people buy these, I think, day one in the British military and go from there. This thing's seen better days. It's been used loads over the years, been dropped, been knocked, but it's still going strong. Life Venture flask. I've got a multi-tool. I believe these are issue in the US military. This is a Gerber MP600. What I like about this multi-tool is how you open it. So you kind of flick it with the flick of a wrist, and the pliers come out. I believe these are issue. The ones I've seen online, the issue ones are mostly black. A United States Marine in the UK gave me this a few years ago. Whether he paid for this one or whether this was actually issued by the USMC, I'm not too sure. But it's a nice bit of kit anyway. Pretty, again, a bit like the Life Venture flask, pretty ubiquitous across the US military is the Gerber multi-tool. And again, not issue kit, but I'm wearing the Casio F91W Foxtrot 91 Whiskey watch, pretty much the go-to timekeeping piece in the British military and probably across the world. I think there's something even like in Al-Qaeda, the bomb makers used to wear this as a symbol of their training. Almost if you wore this watch, it's something like in Guantanamo Bay, they worked there, it was something like the intelligence, CIA were led to believe that people that wore the Foxtrot 91 Whiskey were trained in bomb making. That's how the story goes anyway. So I'm going to set up a few other bits of kit now. We've got tea in the Life Venture, but I fancy a coffee, so I'm going to boil up some water now and get a coffee on the go. I really like this small lightweight cooker. It comes part of French military rations. Now I don't have any more fuel for this, but I really love how small and light it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use fuel from a British Army hexamine cooker. Now this is no longer in service, the old hexamine. It's been replaced with a new, more modern fuel. But I'm just going to break off a little block of hexamine and use that in the French burner just to boil up a little bit of water for our tea now. I mean, as you can see, like the hexamine cooker is way bigger than the French one, right? There's a big size difference between the two. I mean, this is tried and tested, it works really well, but I love the simplicity and the small design of the French one. So with a block of hexamine there, we probably won't even need the full thing. So we'll break it in two, put that there, and for lighting it, we got these lovely French matches. I really enjoyed the French ration packs. I just love the level of detail they go to. You got the Eiffel Tower there on the matches, and the Champs-Elysees. It's nice the little details that you see in various ration packs from different countries. try again. Okay, well the hexamine's going now. I'll put that there. So I've got this little metal cup that I'm just going to use for boiling some water on. So we've got a perfect little NATO cooking setup there, French cooker and British Army hexamine. And the coffee we're using is this, got two of the pouches here. I'll just split a little bit with the French coffee. So give that a few minutes to boil and then we'll have a nice hot drink. Alright, we're just about to get to the boil now. I'm going to put that over there. There you go. A nice French coffee. Lovely. So this is the MRE. Move out of the way. Dog knows it's food. Move, move, move. And the coffee as well. Okay, so let's see how this looks inside. So I believe that's the, from what I remember, this is the cooking system. So the meal ready to eat heater, you basically just slide the pouch of food into this bag, put some water in, the chemical reaction takes place, and that warms the stew for you. Hot beverage bag. Oh, I think you can. So I said earlier you can't make a hot drink with the MRE setup. I am wrong. I do remember this now. You can put like your tea or hot chocolate, whatever, and this whole slides into the bag as well. So you can make it. I think for hot drinks it's a little bit more fiddly than say the ORP way, but you know, for being tactical, being smokeless, it makes a lot of sense. So just some nutritional information on the beef stew. We have got basically all our condiments, so salt, sugar, I think there's some sort of like lighting, coffee, things like that. Just the bare essentials you may or may not need, depending on. So peanut butter. Let's get that straight away. Hot sauce. That'll definitely be going in. Vanilla pound cake. Let's start on a bit of cake, shall we? Very sweet. I remember from MREs they're really, really sugary. It's no bad thing, I don't think. Honey and mustard onion pretzel, which should be quite good. Fruit punch beverage powder. Cool. Peanut butter there. Strawberry jam. Be nice. Multi-grain snack bread. And that's the beef stew itself. So yeah, so we've got quite a lot here. It should definitely fill us up. You go away, it's not for you. So with everything that was in the MRE bag, the only thing that I think we really need to heat up is the beef stew. There's no other food that needs cooking. I mean, we've got the pretzel, some snack bread, which is basically a cracker. I'm not going to make a hot drink. I've just made my French coffee, sorry. Which is actually a very good cup of coffee. So I'm just going to use the MRE heating bag now. Just open that up. So this is our beef stew. Beef stew slides in. You only put a little bit of water from what I recall. I think you only go up to that little line there. Do not overfill in big letters, so better not do that. So I'm just going to pour that in. Try not to overfill it. Okay, so there we go. We're filled up. We're slightly over the line. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So give that a few minutes. A few minutes to warm up, and we should be there. Some sort of chemical reaction taking place in there now. In a few minutes, we should have hot food. So while we're waiting for the MRE to heat up, I'm going to try this pretzel. Oh, I thought it was like just a big pretzel, but it's like little pretzel bites. They're quite nice. Honey mustard and onion pretzel. Pretty good. Not for you. It's not for you. The MRE cooker bag is starting to expand now, so I don't think it's going to take too much longer to cook. We've got a little bit of time. So this is the multi-grain snack bread. We've also got the peanut butter and jam. We can whack some of that on there. Away, you go, away. Tear this thing open. There's the peanut butter. I'm pretty sure this is the same peanut butter that we get in the, or at least the same formula that we get in the British Army rations. Looks exactly the same. Just a really smooth, sticky peanut butter. You go away. We'll try some of the strawberry jam as well. So the jam's probably, in my opinion, slightly nicer than the peanut butter. Probably quite nice mixed together as well. Alright guys, I think this is about as warm as it's going to get. I remember last time I used these, it wasn't actually as warm as I thought it was going to be either. I mean, it's warm, it's okay, it's certainly not cold. Give it a little mix around, mix it up. So this is the beef stew, MRE beef stew. Let me know in the comments if you've had MREs, what's your favourite one? I'm sure they vary from like year to year, season to season. Ooh, it doesn't look that appetizing initially, I must say. What do you make of that? I mean, it certainly doesn't taste too bad. Let's spice it up with some of the hot sauce. The dog's definitely saying he wouldn't turn down that beef stew. Wow, the hot sauce is hot. Whew, it's actually a very nice hot sauce. Aged cayenne red peppers. Nice. Very Tabasco-y. Actually tastes a bit more like Frank's hot sauce. That's my favourite hot sauce. Frank's hot sauce. Wow, that hot sauce real gives it a kick. It's actually not bad for a beef stew. I think it's actually pretty nice. It's probably at least comparable. It's like a similar meal that you'd get in an operational ration pack, like British Army. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I saved a bit of bread for it as well. Right guys, so for the camp setup here, we got the tried and tested DPM basher. Obviously the British Army now don't use DPM anymore. They're on to MTP pattern camo, but the basher itself still pretty much the same. I think it's exactly the same design, same basher design basically, but they just updated the camo. I quite like DPM. I think it works especially for British climates, like British woodland like this. You really kind of blend into the background. Basically when they brought MTP in, which is multi-terrain pattern, I believe it stands for, that was kind of a camo that's meant to suit all environments. So like Northern European like this, but also work well in like desert areas, where when they used to use DPM, they had obviously this DPM for like Northern European temperate climates, North America, stuff like that, and then it would have a desert camo for, you know, more sandy conditions. So I think DPM, I think is just perfect for this kind of environment, in my opinion. And also it's a little bit retro, you know. I've just got a civvy roll mat, or civvy folding mat from Decathlon. Fold that out. And in terms of sleeping equipment, I've got the outer bag itself, the waterproof bag. The bivy bag is a Dutch military one, and inside that it's got a British Army summer sleeping bag, which I've actually had quite a lot of success with. Even in the colder months, I've been using the British Army summer sleeping bag with a fleece liner in it, and if you wear like a softy jacket or something like that, softy trousers underneath it as well, that setup really works. It's really small, light and efficient, and it works as well. So that's the setup. That's the NATO camp setup that we've had today, guys. So a few little bits USMC, we've had a few bits from the USMC, a few bits from the British Army, coffee and heating supplied by the French military, and the beef stew from an MRE, a US MRE. So it's been a pretty good afternoon out in the woods. Dog's very excited. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching this video. NATO outdoors. It was a pretty fun one. Let me know in the comments what's your favourite NATO bit of kit, and I'll see you in the next video.